Hello friends, and welcome to another Ghoulish Guide. I sincerely hope you're patient, as this achievement was the single hardest achievement that we got. We wiped many times trying to figure out the specifics, but once you get it down it's fairly easy. We had to do this 2 times, one where 3 people got the achievement and the other where 2 people got the achievement. So let's go boss by boss. On the first boss, we had our selected chosen Plaguefall victims sit in the pool directly to the right where you can see marked. Now, once they got their debuff, exactly at 10 stacks, we just bursted the boss, and you'll see that that is a very consistent theme throughout this video. Now, the one thing you have to worry about is his Plague Stomp, which will knock everyone back, and his Plague Wave, which will just about wipe. So, make sure you're staying very close to the boss, as this makes it a lot easier when trying to dodge that Plague Wave. Now, the one thing you want to watch out for are the adds that spawn. We decided that the easiest way to do this is we had the hunter in our group frost trap the giant slime or giant ooze while we killed the 3 smaller oozes. So we did not have any ooze reach the boss, and we just bursted him ignoring the big add. So you want to make sure you have the ability to get really good CC on that big add and then really good burst. As you see, we have the druid mass root these smaller adds as we burst them down. So these can be rooted, feared, stunned, pretty much anything. So that's it. On this guy, all you have to do is make sure you dodge the wave, be very diligent of the stomp, and CC the giant slime while bursting him down. On boss number 2, you'll see that our placement here on the marker, we have our chosen Plaguefall victims step off to the side and get their debuff. Now this little island, your ranged DPS will be able to hit him no matter what platform he is on. You should be in range of him on this platform specifically. So you have your chosen step off, sit in the debuff, and it's duly noted that you can eat while you are in the slime. So while you're in the slime, you'll be taking damage, but you can eat, which will mitigate the ticking damage that you're taking while sitting in the plague. So once your people have their plague buff, or debuff rather, go ahead and burst him down. Now we did end up killing him in about 30 to 40 seconds. I believe the timer was 38 seconds. So ignore the volatiles, ignore the adds, literally ignore everything. Bloodlust and burn this boss down. He has very little health, he takes quite a lot of damage, and you should be able to burst him fairly quickly. And there you are, 2 bosses down. Boss number 3, here we go. You've made it this far, very good job. Now, you will see that we have our chosen sit off to the right side pool there. Once they get their debuff, it sounds very similar to the first 2 bosses. What we're going to do is essentially pull the boss, ignore all the adds, and burn her as quickly as possible. If you do happen to get the shadowy circle on you, make sure you run out of the group and run back in very quickly, as if you're out of the group for too long, you will get webbed, which will be, I believe, a 6-second stun. Not something you want to happen when you're having to burn a boss. Now, there will be a ton of damage that goes out here, and you may elect to have 2 healers. Possibly a disciplined priest would be great for this scenario, as the added damage would be very helpful. And as long as you ignore the adds, handle your debuffs appropriately, you should be able to burn the boss, and we're on to the next and final boss. Now, here's where things get tricky. In order to get the debuff for this boss, you must have your chosen stand outside of the room down the hallway, as the pools in here will basically instantly kill you. The boss will close the door to the room at 80%. So when your chosen are right around 8 or 9 stacks, you want to pull the boss and then have them very, very quickly run into the room. Now, the big issue here is making sure that your chosen do not get hit by the tentacles, as the speed debuff they have on them is very, very intense. We used 2 freedoms, we used a life grip, and we used any other speed buff we had from the classes we brought. So make sure you have something, even if it's just a speed potion, that can help you dodge those tentacles. Now, we did kill this with a timer of 1 minute 59 seconds 0.4, so 1 minute 59.4. So you will have to full send it, as it eats chunks of time when she goes into the pool or underground. So you want to make sure you are popping everything you possibly have, your healers doing as much damage as they can do, as this fight is extremely intense. Now, both times we did it, for our group of 3 and our group of 2, we had no more than 2 seconds left to kill it before the debuff ran out. So this is something you can't have any doubts. You have to full send it, use any damage enhancers that you can, and just go hard. Once you do it though, you will just have to redo Plaguefall for your other members, and you'll be all good to go. You now have this achievement. If this video is helpful, make sure you also hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next guide.